We all want to be in healthy relationships, but the majority of us haven't been taught what that entails. Here are my top suggestions for how to have a good, healthy relationship from the perspective of a therapist with more than 10 years of experience treating couples. Being proactive and open to communication is key. 1. Continue to act as you did during your first year of dating. We tend to slip into our metaphorical sweatpants and become complacent in our relationship as the months and years pass. We stop being patient, kind, considerate, understanding, and generally making the effort we once did for our partner. List all the things you used to do for your partner during the first year of your relationship. Start executing them once more. 2. Make your request. Over time, we develop the belief that our partner understands us so well that we don't need to express our needs. What results from this supposition? Expectations are raised and then promptly dashed. We might start to doubt the strength of our relationship and partnership as a result of those unmet expectations. Remember that asking for what you want encompasses both emotional and sexual desires. 3. Gain expertise about your partner. Consider the true nature of your partner and the things that thrill them both physically and emotionally. Instead of tuning into what truly resonates with them, we can become preoccupied with what we believe they want. Keep in mind that something doesn't have to make sense to you if it's important to your partner. You simply have to act. 4. Don't limit your questions to "How was your day?" We frequently mentally check out our lives at the end of a long day, negatively affecting our relationships. We use the common inquiry, "How was your day?" But given how frequently we hear that question, many of us will automatically just reply with "Fine." How did yours go? Because you're losing the chance to occasionally connect in a small way, this does nothing to strengthen your connection and may even make it worse. Try following up your initial "How was your day?" with more thought-provoking questions, such as "What made you smile today?" If it doesn't generate much conversation. Or "What did you find the most difficult about your day?" The answers you receive will astound you, and you'll also learn more about your significant other as a result. 5. Establish a habit of communicating with one another once a week. It can be brief or extensive, but it always starts with discussing what went well and poorly during the previous week and what can be done differently the following week. Additionally, take advantage of this chance to discuss your plans, set up a date night, and agree on what you want your relationship to look like over the next few days, weeks, and months. Unmet needs and resentment can grow without a planned appointment to take the temperature. 6. Keep it sexy, please. What would happen to your relationship if you and your partner committed to upping the sexy behaviors you both find and reducing the ones you don't? Consider this in its broadest sense. Sexy can certainly refer to sexual preferences in the bedroom, but it can also refer to the aspects of our partner that excite us in daily life. Do you think it's attractive if they assist with housework? Do you think it's inappropriate when people use the restroom with the door ajar? Discuss the specifics of keeping it sexy in your relationship. Be amazed, amused, and motivated. 7. Be inventive in how you spend your time together. Get out of the dinner and a movie rut and see how some novelty can revitalize your relationship. Don't want to spend a lot of money? When you search for cheap date ideas online, you'll be astounded by the abundance of choices. Lacking funds for a sitter? Consider exchanging babysitting duties with friends who have children. They will probably be delighted to take your children because they will be able to benefit when they leave their children at your home because it is free. 8. Get going. Sex and physical contact, kissing, holding hands, cuddling, etc., are essential elements of a romantic relationship unless you've formally agreed to an asexual union. Of course, how much sex a couple has is up to the specific pair of people, so it's critical that you talk about your views to manage any desired discrepancy. Rarely are there instances where both partners are in the mood at the same instant, but generally, even if they weren't initially, most people tend to get there after the first few minutes. 9. Every day, Go on a mental vacation. Distractions from life and work can take precedence in our minds, leaving little time or energy for our partner. Use the wearing the relationship hat technique. This means that when we're with our partner, we're fully present unless there are any emergencies or deadlines. We listen to what they say, as opposed to just pretending to, put our phones down, and don't pick them back up until it is time to leave for the day. 10. Use fight breaks as necessary. Remember to approach conflicts thoughtfully with a lot of kindness toward your partner and yourself when they inevitably arise. During a discussion about a conflict, if you notice the tension starting to rise, you can take a break so that calmer heads can prevail. The key to this tool is that to achieve closure, you must choose a specific time to revisit the conversation, for example, in 10 minutes, at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, etc. 11. Because it requires honesty and vulnerability to share from this space, this type of expression immediately evokes feelings of empathy. Solutions can emerge once the tension has subsided. Just remember to express these deeper emotions in a kind, non-reactive way by substituting phrases like "I felt hurt by," "for you're such a jerk," etc. 12. Try to understand instead of agreeing. Simple in theory, challenging in practice. When we're invested in getting our partner to admit we were right, or when we're determined to change their mind, conversations easily devolve into arguments. Instead of waiting for your partner to agree, choose to approach a conversation as an opportunity to understand their viewpoint. From this vantage point, we have a stimulating conversation and avoid a blowout or lingering annoyance. 13. Focus on your apologies. It's common knowledge that apologizing is beneficial, but it only has real meaning when it's done sincerely. It is a waste of time and breath to say things like "I'm sorry you feel that way," "I'm sorry you see it that way," or "I'm sorry if I upset you." Even if you disagree, you can never convince someone that your action was right. Accept that your partner feels hurt. A sincere apology from this position can make a big difference. Regardless of your point of view on what you did or did not do, you can always legitimately apologize when you love your partner and hurt them, whether intentionally or not. You now possess the complete manual on how to maintain a healthy relationship.